You got this tempo on the camera. Hey, you want up and over? There you go.
Wet here.
Football season. With a District 10 playoff berth, a distinct possibility, we congratulate our excellent football team. It is only fitting that we recognize our fine seniors who are playing in front of their fans here at Linesville for the final time. We salute all of our seniors on the football team, our cheerleaders, as well as our fine marching band. Likewise, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize our Gary DeRoss, son of Mr. and Mrs. Gerald DeRoss. Anthony Underko, son of Mr. and Mrs. Adolph Underko. Dean Pepper, son of Mr. and Mrs. Larry Pepper. Cliff Prussia, son of Joyce Prussia. Steve Stowe, son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Chenley. And Don Derbinsky, son of Karen Phelps. Representing our varsity cheerleaders, Rhonda Beagle, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John Beagle. Sammy Parker, daughter of Denise Parker. Beth Sisley, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tim Sisley. And representing our marching band, Chris Barnes, son of Reverend and Mrs. Art Barnes. Amy Burnett, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Peter Burnett. Julie Clemens, daughter of Jeff Clemens and Jill Smith. Marcy Lennox, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Charles Fuller. Kim Rogers, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Richard Rogers. Bonnie Such, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ernest Such. And Jason Waring, son of Mr. and Mrs. Boyd Waring. Please join in a round of applause to recognize all these students as well as their respective parents. The seniors from the marching band will now return to the bands prior to our national anthem. And while they're doing that, a reminder while those students are returning that the participants in the band, the cheerleaders, and the football team, along with their respective families, are invited to stay immediately following the game tonight for cake and coke in the gymnasium. Not in the cafeteria, there's a dance going on in there. All right, would you please rise now for the playing of our national anthem. And now introducing our Linesville Lions at center, a senior number 50, Cliff Prussia. At left guard, a junior number 60, Adam Phelps. At right guard, a junior number 77, Todd DeRoss. At left tackle, a junior number 71, Earl Abbott. At right tackle, a senior number 53, Dean Pepper. Tight end for the Lions, a senior number 33, Jerry DeRoss. At right split end, the junior number 22, Robert Brown. The Lion quarterback, a senior number 42, Anthony Ondurko. At halfback, a senior number 41, Don Zarambinski. At the slot back, a junior number 29, Kevin Oates. And at halfback, a junior number 12, Frank Jablonski. Head coach in his 16th season, Dan McCullough. In the tonight with 5 wins against 2 defeats. The referee for tonight, Mr. Jack Thorne. The linesman, Jim Bestwick. The umpire, Riley Smoot. Okay, Maplewood will receive and defend the north goal. The Lions will kick off and defend the south goal. Lions look for a playoff berth, and Brown's kick comes up to King. King across the 20 to the 30, and drives on across the 40-yard line. Kevin Oates in on the stop as Maplewood starts from the 42-yard line. Senior quarterback Chris Martyr, full off backfield behind Martyr.
You're okay. We'll sit down.
Hayden picks up about a yard on the play, moves the ball to the 43-yard line. Second down and 9.
I ain't gonna look through all that umbrellas.
Chad King is finally wrestled down back at the 40. A loss of 2 yards on the play will bring up third down and 11. Kevin Oates in on the stop for the Lions, along with Steve Stowe. Motter looks deep, throws over the middle and overthrown at the 35-yard line.
Oh, I gotta squeeze through here someplace.
Jeff Hayden does the punting for the Tigers, back at his 25-yard line. Deep for the Lions, Ondurko, along with Zarambinski. Hayden, kick, comes to Underco, and Underco tries the middle. And Underco driven down at the 37-yard line. Anthony Underco, senior quarterback. And Underco pitches to Derbinsky to the outside, and Derbinsky thrown out of bounds on the play by Chris Water. Pick up Derbinsky gets out across the 45-yard line, and they spot it right at the 45. So a gain of 7 yards on the play, second down and about 3. Jablonski off the right tackle, gets close to a first down. Wheeling making that stop, and the Lions pick up their first down of the night. And again goes to Derbinsky. And Derbinsky rolls to the 37-yard line where he picks up another first down. Don Derbinsky, senior, playing his final game here at Linesville. Motter in on that stop for the black and gold. 2 first downs for the Lions as they move to the Maplewood 38-yard line. And on the counter play, it goes to Derbinsky, and Derbinsky loses a couple yards on the play. They spot a 1-yard loss, brings up second down and 11.
No, it's the top part. You can have the bottom part. Way to go, Stevie! No, we're over after halftime.
Second down and 11 at the 39-yard line. Underco struck down from behind. A loss of 2 more yards, 3 more yards on the play. Jeff Hayden making that stop on quarterback. Brings up third down and about 14.
I didn't get my friend.
Lions have to get to the 28-yard line. Brown split wide on the left side. Underco looking to throw. Underco, and thrown short. Nearly intercepted on the play by Chris Motter as Don Derbinsky fell down, trying to come back to the football. 4th down for the Lions.
Yeah, mine.
Dean Pepper punting for the first time tonight. And puck straight up. And rolls dead on about the 17-yard line or 18-yard line, where Maplewood will start over at their second possession here in the first quarter. 7 minutes remaining. No score.
There
throw to Mark Pulaski. Adam Phelps hits Pulaski after a pickup of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 20-yard line. And Motter on a keeper, cuts back. And Motter finally upended on the play by Steve Stowe. If Motter gets close to a 1st down, and Maplewood has now picked up their 1st down as Motter on a quarterback keep goes for the 1st down at the 29-yard line. Gives off on the play to Mark Pulaski. Pulaski picks up about 4 yards on the play out to the 34-yard line. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6. Penalty flag goes early. Motion charge against the Maplewood Tigers will cost them 5 yards and bring up 2nd down and 11. And Motter keeping and finally pulled down at the line of scrimmage. Frank Jablonski bringing Chris Motter down at the 31-yard line. So it brings up 3rd down and 9. Tigers, their 2 wins have come over Conneaut Lake as well as the Union City Bears. Jeff Hayden picks up about 2 yards on the play to bring up 4th down and 7. Punting situation, back across midfield, Underko and Zarambinski. Hayden does the kicking for head coach Jake Hager. And Hayden's kick is going to roll out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So the Lions this time will start from the 41, their 2nd position. Brown wide right. And Zarambinski pulled down. Almost at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd down and still 10. At the 41-yard line. Zarambinski to the outside, cuts back inside. Don Zarambinski, finally driven, brought down at the 31-yard line. Chris Pulaski makes a touchdown-saving tackle at the 32-yard line. 1st down for the Lions, their 3rd. Underko gives to Zarembinski, and Zarembinski spins for about 6 more yards down to the 26-yard line. Jablonski once more in on the stop for the Tigers. And the give goes to Jablonski. Jablonski gets close to a first down. It appears to be about a yard short. Wheeling making that stop after a pickup of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 1. Underko cuts inside. Anthony Underko spins to the 12-yard line where the Lions pick up their 4th first down. Inside the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter, the Lions have a first down at the 13-yard line. And a pitch to Zarembinski, and a good tackle on the play by Chris Mauder. Chris Mauder with an excellent tackle on Don Zarembinski. A pickup of 1 yard brings up 2nd down and 9. Zarembinski gets inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of a couple yards on the play will bring up 3rd down. The Lions have to go to the 3-yard line as the first quarter comes to a close. Timeout on the field. No score at the end of 1. The Lions, faced with a 3rd down and 8, have to get to the 3-yard line. Underko on a keeper gets to the 8 or 9-yard line. Will bring up 4th down, and it appears to be about 5. And the Lions need to get to the 3-yard line. And a pitch goes to Zarembinski. Zarembinski trying to turn the corner and appears to be short. Chris Mauder making that stop once again on the corner, and the Maplewood Tigers will start from about the 6-yard line. First down for the Tigers from the 6. And the Tigers move the ball out to about the 8-yard line. A pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. A fumble on the play. And the Lions have recovered. Adam Phelps coming up with that big recovery. And the officials have spotted it at about the 12-yard line. And Jablonski, first man through, carries the ball across the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. Pick up about 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6. Jablonski drives off the right side inside the 5-yard line, about a yard short, so it'll be third down and 1 at the 4-yard line. Lions have to go to about the 3 for a first down. And Underko trying to get to 1 yard, stacked up in the middle. First down. So the Lions come up with number 5 in the first down department here in the first half. And more important, a first down and goal at the 2-yard line. Frank Jablonski, 2 yards and 6 points on the board for the Lions with 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first half. The Lions attempting a 2-point conversion. And Jablonski once more through the same hole off the right side and a 2-point conversion. So with 8:35 remaining here in quarter number 2, the Lions move out to an 8-0 lead. King and Hayden deep for the Tigers. And Brown's kick comes up the King side. Fumble off, King recovered. And now coming back across, and Frank Jablonski, I believe. Yeah, Frank Jablonski takes him down at the 27-yard line in the center of the mud.
He was right, get that.
Officials mark the ball at the 28-yard line. First down for the Tigers. Tigers have 1 first down here in the first half. Potter fumbles the ball, and alertly, a Tiger gets on top of the ball in the center of the mud. No gain on the play. Second down.
Long story, Brian.
Marner gives off the right side. Jeff Hayden brings the ball out across the 30-yard line to about the 34-yard line. Pick up a 5 brings up third down and about 5.
Hey, what's the pass on the tight end now? Spread.
Third down and 5. And a fumble again. And the Lions are motioning. And the Lions do have the football. So the second fumble. Adam Phelps picking up his second of the night.
Yeah. That's the start of my great boy. Yeah.
First down for the Lions at the 34-yard line. Underko gives it to Zarabinski, and Zarabinski unloaded at the 31-yard line. Jeff Hayden up in Zarabinski after a pickup of 2 yards on the play. We'll call it second down and 8. Brown split wide on the right. And over the across the middle goes Frank Jablonski, and Frank Jablonski picks up a first down. Frank Jablonski picks up the Lions' 6th first down. As we move inside the 6-minute mark, and the Lions move the ball inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. And Underko this time. Again, inside the 15-yard line. Brian Knickerbocker in on that stop for Coach Hager. Gain of 4 yards brings up second down and 6. As the Lions are on about the 13-yard line.
I know, but you're way up there. It makes you a hell of a lot uglier. Good job, Leroy.
Jablonski once more, and Jablonski gets inside the 10-yard line. And they mark it right at the 10-yard line, where it'll be third down and a long yard. Jablonski goes off the left side this time and picks up the first down. Number 7 for the orange and black as they move down to the 6-yard line, where it'll be first down and goal for head coach Dan McCullough. And I believe Zarabinski carried the ball to about the 5-yard line. The fake went to Jablonski, and then the ball went from Zarabinski to the 5-yard line. And there's timeout on the field. Charge to the Maplewood Tigers. So as we're one tick inside the 4-minute mark, Lions on top by 8. to about the 3-yard line. So it'll bring up third down and goal at about the 3. Third down and goal from the 3-yard line. And the Lions will come up with their first penalty of the game. 5 yards for motion will back them out to the 8-yard line. So the Lions now will be faced with a third down and goal at the 8-yard line. Undergo throws to Brown in the corner and will inside the 5-yard line. It appears to be right at the 5-yard line. So fourth down and goal at the 5-yard line for the Lions. And now timeout for head coach Dan McCullough on 4th down and 5. 2:39 remaining in the second quarter. Lions 8 and the Maplewood Tigers nothing. Fourth down and goal at the 5-yard line. And Undergo slips and falls. So the Tigers once more have held and will have a first down from the 5-yard line. Off by Robert Brown. Incomplete pass for Chris Motter, his first of the evening.
Come on, Dino,
Second down and 10 from the 5-yard line. And Jablonski tackles him down very close to the goal. Frank Jablonski comes pouring through, and they have marked it on about the 1-yard line, where it'll be third down and about 14. Third and 14 from the 1-yard line.
Right here.
Motter throws and almost picked off again. This time, pass was intended for Hayden, and Steve Stowe is the one that dove for that football. Fourth down, punting situation for Hayden, deep in his own end zone. 1:21 remaining here in the first half. Zarabinski picks up the football. And Zarabinski finally run out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Well, at the 27-yard line. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. The Lions have 2 timeouts. And throwing deep. And overthrown. Robert Brown at the goal line. Stops the clock with 1:05 remaining. Second down and 10. 1:05 remaining in the first half. Full out backfield, and penalty flags go up. And illegal for offsides is indicated by the official against the Tigers as they lined up. Offsides will take the ball to the 22-yard line. Second penalty against the Tigers, 10 yards total. Second down and 5. On the counter goes to Kevin Oates on a counter play. Gets down and picks up the first down. The Lions' 8th first down, and with 1 minute remaining, the Lions have called timeout number 2. The Lions have a first down with 1 minute remaining at the 13-yard line. And Oates had forward progress to the 10-yard line, but driven back to the 15. The official, Don Howard, marks it at the 10. A pickup of 1, second down and 9.
Hey, stop the clock, you know?
Wasting time out there, Rick.
And I believe it's Zarabinski gets to about the 6 or 7 yard line. Mike Maddox makes the stop. And with 19 seconds remaining, the Lions have called their final timeout. 10 ticks remaining on the clock. Third down for the Lions, and about 7. Underco is unloaded on a blitz by the Plosky brothers. Incomplete pass, so bring up 4th down and 15 seconds remaining. Robert Brown will attempt a field goal from the 15-yard line. It'll be 25 yards and off to the left. So with 10 seconds remaining, the Tigers will take over at the 8-yard line. First down at the 20-yard line for the Tigers. Last play of the first. And the Tigers sit on the football as the tick runs down. Clock runs down as both teams head for the locker room. The Lions on top by 1 touchdown, 8-0. Okay, the Lions will be returning. Will receive the ball here to start the second half. This, of course, concludes the Lions' regular SCVC schedule. The Maplewood Tigers will finish out their SCVC slate next Friday night as they travel to Cambridge Springs and take on a defending state runner-up, Class A team from a year ago, and then they will play at home 2 weeks from last night against the General McLean. Lions, of course, hoping to get a playoff berth. They would be playing 3 weeks from now. They would have the next 3 weeks off. Zerbinsky and Onderko deep for the Lions. Adam Phelps brings that ball back across the 45-yard line. So the ball spotted right in the center of the mud at the 46-yard line. The Lions will start the second half. First down. Brown wide on the right side. Frank Jablonski carrying right straight up the middle, a gain of a couple yards. Jablonski once more picks up a couple more yards, crosses over midfield into Maplewood territory. Brian Knickerbocker making that stop for the Tigers. Third down and about 4. Football loose, and I believe the Lions have coughed it up. Gilberto comes up with that loose football at the 40-yard line for the Tigers. First turnover for the Lions tonight. The Tigers in with a couple of turnovers. Chris Motter, senior quarterback, leading the Tigers from the 41. Hayden carried the ball up across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down. Tigers had 1 first down in the first half.
They couldn't handle the half.
once again gets to the near the midfield stripe at the 49-yard line. They spot the ball. Brings up 3rd down and a yard. Third down and a yard at midfield. Was the ball carrier. And they have indicated 1st down. Second 1st down for the Tigers.
Here comes the rain, folks.
1st down at the Lions 49-yard line. First time the Tigers have been in Lions territory and offside as penalty flags fly early. Third penalty charged against the Tigers, all 3 being 5-yard motion penalties, for a total of 15 yards. Ball now sitting at the 46-yard line. 1st down and 15. And a loose football. And I believe a Tiger jumped on top of it, so it'll be another loss on the play. Motter, the senior quarterback, got the loose football back to the outside the 45-yard line, or inside the 45. Loss of 2, brings up 2nd down and 17. Motter gives to Hayden, and Hayden picks up a couple yards on the play across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. Adam Phelps making that stop for the Lions. Todd DeRoss also in on the stop, brings up 3rd down and 15. Lost backfield and a fumble again. And this time the Lions on top of it. Early indications. Dean Pepper, last one up off the pile, came up with the loose football. Third turnover against the Maplewood Tigers, and the Lions will start from the 46-yard line. At the line of scrimmage, I believe it's Zarambinski stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, 2nd down. Pitch goes to Jablonski, and Jablonski skids to the 41. Pick up 5 yards on the play. Third down and 5. Jablonski drives to the 35 and a first down. Brent Jablonski, the big workhorse here tonight. Motter in on the stop for the Tigers. Number 9 in first downs for the Lions at the 35. There was a penalty before the snap of the ball as an extra Tiger was not able to get off the field. There also was a fumble. Penalty. The fourth 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. So the Lions will have a 1st and 5 at the 30-yard line. Slowly but surely, they're getting out of the mud into the grassy area. Underko on a keeper, no gain on the play, 2nd down and 5. Underko looks, and Underko throws and batted away on the play. Excellent play by Hayden. Deflects that ball away from DeRoss. Good play down at the 20-yard line by Jeff Hayden. Third and 5 at the 30-yard line. On a reverse, Chris King makes the stop on Kevin Oates. No gain on the play again, so 4th down and 5. As the Lions have been stalled here at the 30-yard line. Dean Pepper to punt at the 40-yard line. And the Lions get on it at the 15-yard line. So the Tigers, as they spot the 15-yard line, the Tigers have 1st down at the 15. First down from the 15. Motter gives off on the play. Gain of About a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Lions still on top by 8. Motter on the running the football off left side. Gets out to the 19-yard line. Earl Abbott making that stop for the Lions. 3rd down and a long 6. And a fumble again. I can't believe he's home the ball. And it brings up 4th down for the Tigers at the 19-yard line. Zarabinski and Ondurko up at the 45-yard line. Hayden, the punt from the 3-yard line. And the ball rolls dead in the muck at the 46-yard line. 1st down for the Lions at the Tiger 46. This morning, the 7th and 8th grade team played the Cockenden Cardinals and won by a score of 40-8. And remaining undefeated, Jablonski on the inside handoff gets only to the line of scrimmage. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, and the score remains Linesville 8 and the Maplewood Tigers nothing. As both teams head down the field, I mentioned the Little Lions winning by a score of 40-8 today, remaining undefeated through 5 games. Mike Drexler, running back for the Little Lions, has amassed 986 yards through 5 games, averaging nearly 200 yards per contest.
Actually, they're so far down the field.
Second down and 9, and a pitch to Zarabinski on the outside, and Zarabinski driven out of bounds inside the 40. Giliberto in on that stop. Pickup of about 5 yards on the play will bring up 3rd down and 4. Third down in the pitch. And dropped down from behind is Chris Plosky. Chris Plosky making a nice stop. A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down and 9. Dean Pepper, the punt from the 45-yard line. Pepper's ball goes down near the 10 and down at the 6-yard line. Big punt by Dean Pepper, getting his initial workout tonight. Gets away a 50-yard punt from the 45, 55-yard punt from the 45 to the 5. Parents and immediate family are invited for cake and coke in the gymnasium immediately following the contest. Monner on the keeper. Gets out to about the 8-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. And a penalty flag. Illegal procedure, charged against the Tigers. So I'll back it up to about the 3-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and about 12.
He said he wasn't going to.
And it appeared that we had movement off the right side of the Tigers line. We'll see what the officials sort out. Illegal procedure, charged against the Tigers. Half the distance, moves the ball to about the 1.5-yard line. 6 penalties charged up against the Tigers, all 5 yards. Second down and 14. And the Tigers will take their 2nd timeout as head coach Jake Hager goes onto the field along with head coach Dan McCall. Second down for the Tigers from the 1.5 yards. Back to pass is Monner. And Monner takes the 2 yards. And I believe they called it a touchdown for the Lions. Yes, there was a fumble on the play, and the official, Jack Thorne, has indicated that it is 7 points for the Lions. 6 points for the Lions.
Coming back alley, 15 yards.
And the Lions will attempt the 2-point conversion. Plusky diving, but comes up short. So with 9:32 remaining in the ball game, Lions on top by a score of 14-0. Still on his feet and finally driven out of bounds. Get out of there.
I don't think they said. You got that touchdown. Maybe players will know.
Modern to pass. Complete on the play to Jeff Hayden. And Robert Brown right there to make the stop. Pick up of 6 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 4. And a pass once more. Robert Browning on the coverage, and Gilberto was the intended receiver. Brings up third down and 4. Ball at the 25-yard line. The Tigers have to go to the... At the 35-yard line, they have to go to the 39. Motter to pass. And Motter finally throws the football. Dean Pepper put the pressure on Motter. And Motter had to unload the football back around the 20-yard line. So a punting situation for the Tigers. As we crank down the fourth quarter, I would like to thank our chain crew that has been intact for a number of years. Chuck Picco, along with Gary Thayer and Jack Simlinger. And Hayden to punt from the 25. And Hayden gets a good punt away to Anthony Underco at the 38-yard line. Underco trying to turn the corner, finds some grass to run on, and finally driven out of bounds down around the 38-yard line as Anthony Underco runs across the mud, finds some grass, and goes downfield for about 26-yard run back on that punt of Hayden's. Finally driven out of bounds by Mark Plusky. Brown wide on the right side. And the pitch. Big defensive effort by the Tigers. No gain on the play as Don Jereminsky had to pick up about 5 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Prussia up over the ball for the Lions. Senior center. And Durko throws a wounded duck in the area of Kevin Oates. Motter there on the coverage for the Tigers. Third down and 10 for the Lions at about the 35-yard line. Underko throws a screen over to DeRoss, and DeRoss on his feet. Penalty flag fly as he gets down to about the first down marker. We'll have to figure out the penalties as the entire field is covered. Could be multiple penalties. Clip charged against the Lions, also a hold against the Lions. So either way, the Lions retreat back to around midfield as a couple of big penalties charged there against the Lions. Have to get all the way down to about the 25-yard line. It's on the 45 now. And Durko looking to throw. And Durko throws. And incomplete. As Robert Brown along with Gilberto there on the coverage. Well covered by Gilberto for the Maplewood Tigers. So it brings up a fourth down. Dean Pepper will be punting for his fourth time here tonight. Pepper to punt from the 45. And Pepper through a lot of pressure. And penalty flags fly as I believe Robert Brown did not allow enough time for the it'll be interference charged against the Lions, so they'll get the football and undoubtedly 15 yards on top of that.
Good hit, Jules, good hit!
I'll go ahead and you would. You are crazy. He's my right. Can't live without me.
15 yards marked off against the Lions as their penalties mount. Yards, a 5, a 10, and a 15 charged against the Lions. 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. The Tigers have the ball at the 33-yard line. And a reverse comes to Gilberto. And Gilberto is thrown for a loss. Dean Pepper. A loss of 4 yards on the play brings up second down and 14. And Motter looks to pass. Motter throws and short. As it one hops in the direction on the incomplete forward pass brings up third down and 14. Lions, as mentioned earlier, conclude their season tonight hoping for a playoff berth. That would come 3 weeks from this weekend. And Motter is tackled back there, I believe, by Jerry DeRoss is one of the ones. And now it's 4th down and a whole bunch, as the Tigers' line of scrimmage is at the 43-yard line. Jeff Hayden does the punting for the Tigers, and I believe this is his 4th punt. Sixth punt by Hayden. And through Underko's legs. Underko looking for running room and is finally stopped. So no run back on it. The Lions will start at the 42-yard line. Chris Motter was in there to make that stop on Anthony Underko. So as we approach the 5-minute mark, Lions have a first down. As usual, we would appreciate anybody sticking around for 5 or 10 minutes and helping clean up whatever materials are left, especially since being the last final home game. Zarabinski hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Don't forget all the football players and cheerleaders and band members, along with their immediate families, are invited for some cake in the gymnasium immediately following the contest. Underko on a keeper gets only back across the line of scrimmage. Maddox in on the stop for the Tigers. As mentioned previously, the Tigers have 2 remaining games, at Cambridge and home to General McLean. The Lions at this time have called a timeout with 3:44 remaining in the contest. We have to wait at least a week or 2 weeks until the District 10 Playoff Committee will make a decision on the teams involved in the Class A playoffs for District 10. 4 teams will be selected. Early indications are that Conneaut Valley and Linesville from the FCVC would be chosen, Iroquois from the Erie County League, and either Sheffield or Eisenhower from the TCAC. For the Lions. And Zarabinski driven to the mud on the play by Plosky, along with punting situation once more for Dean Pepper. Pepper standing at the 32-yard line. And Pepper ball, and Chad King finally came up with that loose football. And so as we start inside the 3-minute mark, the Tigers once more have the football. Just received the word. Everything's half price downstairs in the concession stand, so don't forget to stop there on your way out. Half price, anything you want down there. Modern to pass. Throws it out and falls as he cuts back to the ball. Ploski. Rob Brown in on the coverage for the orange and black.
Come on, defense!
And Motter back to pass again. Motter throws it out, and once more. Hayden out there, intended receiver. Third down and 10. Motter breaks upfield, and Motter finally brought down up at the 48-yard line as the Tigers pick up their third first down as Motter rambles for about 18 yards on the play. And Motter on a keeper again and tackled from behind. Todd DeRoss. Oh, Dean Pepper also in there on the stop. Motter keeping the ball, trying the right side, and Motter appears to pick up another first down. Chris Motter, senior quarterback for the Tigers, picks up the fourth first down for the Tigers. And Motter on a keeper again. Tries the outside, driven out of bounds after a couple yards. .112 remaining in the contest. Clock stops on Motters taking the ball out of bounds. Would like to announce the Little Lions, the 7th and 8th graders, will play their final contest on Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock here at Linesville. And Motter coming the other way. Penalty flags go down. And Motter gets away and finally is drugged down by the penalty flag back at the line of scrimmage. And early indications, it's a hold charged against the Maplewood Tigers as the Lions are less than 1 minute from closing the season at 6-2. And Double reverse the Gilberto. Thrown for a loss on the play by Frank Jablonski. And the Tigers call timeout with 34 seconds remaining. Their final timeout, if I recall. Once again, we'd ask that 2 or 3 could stick around and help the boosters as we try to close up. Pick up any papers or cups, cans, anything of that nature would certainly be appreciated. Don't forget, anything at the concession stand is half price. You want to pick up anything? I'd like to congratulate head coach Dan McCullough and all the Lions as they appear that they have wrapped up a real good season at 6-2 and perhaps headed for the playoffs. And the Tiger slips down on the play. Carrying the ball, we'd also like to thank Dr. Baker from Greenville, who has once again provided coverage for us throughout the football season. We certainly appreciate it. 4th down. And Motter throws and almost picked off on the play by Todd B. Ross as both teams head to the field. And the Lions wrap it up with a 14-0 win. We appreciate you coming against the severe weather conditions tonight. Have a nice, safe trip home.
But I have, even before Wednesday next week, I have 2 chemistry quizzes and physics tests and a music test before Wednesday. So I really didn't get to enjoy my break at all because I had to be studying. So I'm hoping for Thanksgiving because football will be over and everything. So I'll be able to come out and see everyone. I don't even really have a lot of time to night. I sent cards down there. Then I'll have to do it. So how are you? Oh, busy. Very busy. Yeah, mid-semester break. And our football coach, we gave everyone the okay to go. I managed for my job. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to go busy. Because the Cardinals game was the only other game, I was home that week, and that was the only other time I was home on semester. So, yeah. Someone they want to hold the bag and go. But does he like it? That's good. I don't think he was very right after that.